Let's start another lecture for web scraping. So in our last lecture, we saw a simple example of web scraping. In today's lecture, we will see a further part of it, like how to scrape an image from a random website. All right. So let's see what are the steps that involves to scrape an image from a random website. First of all, you will make a GET request to a URL. Then you will get all the content, HTML content. You will pass those HTML content from the URL, right? Then you will find the image, any random image from that web page, and you will get its source URL. So if you know the HTML, basic HTML, every image has its source URL, SRC parameter that we call it. All right. So I will show you that. And then if we get that source URL, we will make again a GET request to image URL and save that image to a file. So let me first show which website we will be using. We will be using this Wikipedia page. Okay, so we will be scraping an image from this Wikipedia page. This is an OpenAI page. If you see, if you scroll down, you will find there is an image, any random image, like. So what we will be doing, we will just click inspect on this image, and you will find that this image is highlighted. You will find the SRC over here, right? SRC parameter. This SRC whole source URL you will be fetching first and make GET request to it. Then there is a class name. See, thumb image. If you see, thumb image is a class name. We will be using this class name to extract this image to your local directory. So let's get into the editor first. All right, we are on the editor. Let's first import some basic libraries, that is Beautifulsoup and request. Beautifulsoup, and again import one more thing, that is request. You will need URL, right? Which URL? The URL I just showed you, Wikipedia page URL. Yeah, so just click and paste it over here. All right, it is simple, right? Then when you make a request, make a GET request to this URL, you will be receiving a response. Store that response in a variable. Now you don't want the whole response from this whole Wikipedia page. You want just the image. So what you will be doing? You want first text response, let's say, to HTML content. I will be storing this in HTML content, this response dot text format. Alright. Now this response I will parse it first using Beautifulsoup and store it in an object, that is soup object, just like we did last time. Beautifulsoup, it will accept two parameters. First is the content we got, the response content we got. So HTML content, first parameter, comma, second parameter, single quotes or double quotes, the HTML parameter, HTML dot parser, HTML parser. Right now, just find the image using find function and store it in a variable again. Image element, and we will be using soup object soup.find. It's very easy, like soup.find and img. Img is a tag that we usually use in HTML to mention, to render the image. So that we will be using that I want the image, comma, fetch that image using class name. Class underscore is equal to class name. We're putting a class name over here. So let's go into the website, copy the class name, editor, put it there. Right? Okay. Now you got the image element. Now you want the source parameter of that image element. How will you get it? Image URL. I want the image URL of image element. So write like this, src. That's it. src is a URL of that image element, and we will storing it in image URL variable. Now, what can I do with this image URL variable? I can make a GET request to it. Okay, let's make it. Image response. I'll store it in image response again. I'll make a GET request to this image URL. Okay, so you can't just like make a GET request to the image URL. If you make a GET request to the normal URL, you would be writing https:// and then the website name, right? But here, just a URL. There is no https, so we have to explicitly write https and colon. All right, just write https and colon and plus image URL plus image URL. That's it. So that you won't get any errors further. Now you have to do a little bit of file handling to store that image. Now you fetch the image using GET request, but now you want to store that image in your directory on the left hand side. Let's do that with file handling with open function. I want to give the image a name. Let's give CEO underscore logo dot png. I want to store it in the form of png, and I also want to give the format for write binary. All right, as file or f. Now f dot write you will be having image response dot content. That's it. What we did so far, we made a GET request to the Wikipedia page. We got the response from the Wikipedia page, that is HTML content. We pass those HTML content. We fetch an image, a particular image using class name. Then we got that image. From that image, we extracted the src parameter, that is image URL basically, and we made another GET request to that image URL, and we store it in our local directory using file handling. That's it. So this is how you can scrap an image from a random website. So let's just run it real quick and see if it is working. Look at the left hand side if it's get created. It should get created. Okay, there is little error. Okay, just run it. It was capital W, but I made it small now. All right. See, on left hand side, you got the CEO logo.png image. If you open it, you will find the image that we scraped from a Wikipedia page. So this is how you can do it, right? I hope you will like it. So thank you very much. See you next time.